So on this day, July 5th, exactly 36 years ago, so July 5th, 1981, is always a day of remembrance for me. On this day in 1981, I took off from Memphis, Tennessee to Idaho. Now, it doesn't sound like it's a big thing to you guys, but to me it was huge. My first husband, whose name was also Ken, had left me for someone else, another teacher in our school, and we were living outside Washington, D.C. at the time, and I really just did not know what to do. And so on my way, as I was moving my stuff from outside D.C. back to Tennessee, riding behind my brother, who was driving the U-Haul or the Ryder truck or whatever. He was in front of me. I said, "Lord, what do you want me to do? I really don't know what to do." And it was as clear as day. He just said, "Look in your heart. What is it you want to do?" And the Lord had never said that to me before. So I looked in my heart. I thought, what do I want to do? And it was just like this bubbling came up in my life, in my heart. And it was like, I want to go to Idaho. My brother had a cabin up there, and he really loved it up there. I had never been there. I'd never really been much west of Mississippi. I've traveled to Europe. I've done a lot of traveling, but never really been west of Mississippi, and certainly not to move myself, my 7-year-old daughter, maybe she was 6. No, she was almost 7, and our dog across the country. So, to make a very long story short, I tried to get a job before I went up there. I tried to be responsible. It just wasn't working. And the Lord just said, you're going to have to take a step of faith and just do it. So on this day, 36 years ago, trembling all over, even in my heart, and wondering if this was the right thing to do, I left Tennessee and started driving. I think I went north to St. Louis first, or somewhere up there, and then took a left. But every stop along the way, every night, I was like, okay, can I turn around now? Because I was really leaving everything I had ever known. But it turned out to be the beginning of learning to take steps of great faith, and my life changed immensely. That's an understatement. It totally shifted. It went from being one thing to being to another thing of being just tossed about by circumstances to learning how to be led by the Lord. So this day, I had just read Becky Moody's thing on Facebook about altars. This is an altar day for me, of remembering that He leads us. And often He leads us by the desires He places in our hearts.